Coming at you straight from a PlayStation 4 in beautiful 720 standard EcoDadGames. Welcome to the first video of a brand name that I kind of came up with just now on a Monday night. Here we go. One of my main complaints about new things is that you always have to start new. So you guys are going to catch a lot of these games like a third of the way through. You can, I don't know, whatever. There's plenty of videos, plenty of channels, plenty of games. I think you can just kind of deal with the fact that I've been playing games before I realized I could stream to YouTube easily with the click of a button on my PlayStation 4. Sony, give me free stuff. Okay, so this is the closest thing to Cruisin' USA that you can get without being on a Nintendo 64. This is Horizon Chase Turbo. This is a free game of the month here on the PlayStation 4 because I'm the economical everyman entertaining everyone. That's right, EcoDad. Mainly working at a company in Chicago. I almost didn't want to give it to you, but then there are people, if anybody ever watches this video as I get distracted gaming, they're going to be like, shh, how many things can start with shh? And he sounds like that. He obviously doesn't live in the Shawshank Redemption, which is a great movie. Anyway. So I promise minimal editing because I don't just want to learn how to edit videos. I think sporadic, I don't know, just whenever, however long I want to play a video game. I think I've decided that no matter what, I will always give something 3 tries, 3 lives, 3 attempts, 3 races, 3 whatever, before I completely give up. I find that this approach appeals to my ADHD, and as a man in his later years, or in the early years, they didn't treat ADHD with anything except prescription speed. So you learn to just cope over time. And, you know, things help. One of the things that really helps me is music. And if I can come up with like a beat as a, obviously a drummer, I'm pretty spastic. Just continuing some sort of beat. That turn is going to get me every time. Really helps. Welcome to my first video. We get very therapeutic. Oh, but it's torture. Can you imagine what going to a therapist would be like if you had to play video games the whole time while you were trying to like open up? Like it would lull you into some like honesty you're not paying attention to, but then you'd screw up and you'd be like, well, I guess me and my dad never really talked, god damn it! And then oops, now you're super angry. My dad and I do talk, by the way, for the record. Wow, 4th. Welcome to my channel. I promise nothing exceptional. There's a soundbite. 14 and 7. That's almost half of 14. Put it all together, you get 58 out of 125 plus 7. Retry. Because I want to get 3rd. It was very distracting talking to you guys. A little bit nervous. I mean, kind of. I'm more nervous understanding how people can talk and play. Even as a drummer, like I can't sing and drum. So I think it's a very, you know, that's why I think pairs do so well. I mean, you've got people like Ninja and that whole crew of top tier gamers who can also sit there and just blab on because they're fucking god level gamers. No matter what's going on, you know, you're always just waiting for that next incredible thing. So what do you do when you're an avid gamer? You are not gaming illiterate, but as the economical dad, you've got a family, and you've got a job, and you've got, I don't know, fingers that start to hurt because you're not 18! Yeah! You know, I don't think it's too bad. I really am glad that I live in a time where I can watch people play video games. you know, growing up in the 90s, and I mean later on in the early 2000s, watching my siblings play video games, watching my parents play video games, watching friends play video games, you know, it kind of organically created this really cool enjoyment of watching others enjoy something, you know? It's like being able to talk to other people about art, being able to talk to other people about music, architecture, you know, just being able to talk to people about something that takes at least dedication, and I would absolutely say skill. Kids are, I mean, just, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, kids are winning millions of dollars doing gaming. This is rad. It's gonna be a young man's esport, for sure. Third, there you go, I told you I was going for third. Third is what we get. Alright. Gotta say, Crimson Chief, best name. These are some great made-up names. There was a baseball game on the NES that was actually, it was like Japanese made and translated, or did the Japanese come up with the names? Anyway, some of the iconic names were like Sleeve McDykel and Mike Truck. It was hilarious. But, I mean, Crimson Chief has been really just a peach. Alright, ooh, this one looks rad. Moonlight. Oh, let me just get derp. Okay. Alright, we're going for third. As long as you place, you know, I think you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want. Whoa! Whoa. Whoa! Come on. Okay. I always drive into these things thinking, you know, I played great a couple of nights ago. This should go just fine. And it kind of goes, you know, the first time you do it, it goes just like this. Which is annoying, because I just want to win immediately. Grr, man. So, there's a video game channel on YouTube that I will try to find and link in the description of something somewhere. But they did a history of Sega arcade consoles, and I promised to link it because it was really interesting. It was down like the Normal Boots Did You Know Gaming rabbit hole somewhere along those lines. But it talks about this game, which I can't remember the name of, and I will try to link right to it in any description. But I would play it in LaGrange, Kentucky, at a place called Hometown Pizza, which is the most incredible pizza I ever had growing up. Obviously, that's the pizza you grow up eating. But you talk to anybody in the town, and the LaGrange hometown, which is the original hometown out of the local chain of Hometown Pizza. Oh, it was incredible. Oh my god. And they used to deliver, and now they don't, and it's kind of a tragedy. Anyway, so they had this Sega game cabinet where you were sitting in a car just like this, except it was red, and it was very late 80s, early 90s, and you had a blonde girl in your passenger seat, and you were running from something. But anyway, this game reminds me of that. And once I link it and you see some stuff, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Hopefully. I gotta find it again. But I don't want to be that dude and not, like, call out where he gets his info. It's definitely somebody's video. And I will definitely, or somebody will do it. But I will do it. Because nobody's probably even watching. Who cares? This is dope. I really like this game. Really like the artwork. I'm always a little sad at games like this because it's so fun. I can't look at what's going on. Guitar Hero was like that a lot. You get really into FCP Remix on Guitar Hero 3, or I mean just any third, not bad. And you're so focused on the notes coming in that you can't see the people rocking out in the background. Dynamite. Skittery Mocha 88. Fury. Crimson Chief. Just the greatest name. And gas was low. What can you do? Okay, so that was... I did one twice, so that was 2 races. I think I'm going to give one more. Did I do this one? I did all of these. I didn't do that great on all these, but I did them all. Is there anything I didn't do? I didn't do this one. I'll give you guys this one. And it's gonna be this. Okay, ready. Finish the last race to beat the World Tour. Okay. Alma! Like Alvin? Okay. Here we go. Ugh. I get that on Mario Kart just fine. Alright. Alright. Ugh. Unforgiving. But if you could be surgical, I told you, I promised third and above. You. That's a big turn. Okay, I gotta learn that they're all big turns. Everything's a big turn. Oh my god, and that's the lap? Okay, it is just a bunch of big turns. Let's see if we can learn it. See if we can pay attention. We are pixel close to just complete destruction. Yeah, let's just chill out. Okay, get as much gas as you can. Coming up on a big, righty tighty. Whoa. Oh, this is intense. Damn it. Okay. You know what? I didn't use these last time. And I know I've been utilizing all of my abilities. Okay. Alright, 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 alright. Now, ladies. Yo! Okay. I am so incredibly glad that this was recording. That was an incredible needle. Yeah. Let's do it. First, or if you're not, no. Because if you're not first, you're second. And you work just as hard. And you know, Sunday. Tuesday? Monday? Let's do it. But we're going to go for it. Because when you can feel it, if you can smell victory, I think you should go for it. And if you don't get it, that's absolutely fine. Because welcome to being alive. Being alive. But if you achieve it, oh, I was doing it. I was doing it. Oh, there's another lap. Okay. Classic. Classic distractoid. Don't even know what your lap you're on. I got a whole lap to make up. Okay. No mistakes. Hashtag no mistakes. Hashtag, I mean, it's okay if you make mistakes, but just try your best. Okay. All right. Everyone relax. Shit. Somebody tensed up. Somebody out there in the sphere tensed up. You ruined my game. It was actually all me. I did third. I promised third or better. That was a really good one. We're going to have moments like that where you reach for the stars and you hit a power line. And you're like, yeah, well, you know, I got 20 feet off the ground. So anyway, there it is. Video number 1. Promise content. I don't promise anything else. Goodbye.